In the heart of downtown Boston, nestled between glittering office buildings, stood the prestigious Langford Institute of Arts. Students from across the country attended for its elite faculty and rigorous curriculum. Yet behind the doors of performance halls and art studios, another figure made his silent rounds: Thomas Greene, the janitor. With gray-streaked hair and calloused hands, Thomas moved quietly through the halls, mop in one hand, trash cart trailing behind. Most students didn't notice him. Those who did saw only a quiet, polite man who offered a soft good morning and swept the floor without complaint. What they didn't know was that Thomas had once been an artist himself, decades ago, a painter who had shown promise but lost his way in the chaos of family responsibilities and a world that demanded more survival than dreams. Each evening, after the lights dimmed and students retired to their dorms, Thomas would walk the empty studios. He'd study the brushstrokes on drying canvases, admire pencil sketches pinned on cork boards, and sometimes, when no one was around, he'd pick up a discarded charcoal stick and draw on scrap paper. Years passed. Students graduated. Professors came and went. Thomas remained, sweeping, fixing, and watching. But all the while, he was saving, every tip from an extra gig, every dollar not spent. For what no one knew. Then came Sara Delaney. Sara was different. A scholarship student from a rough Boston neighborhood, she worked 2 jobs and painted into the night. Thomas noticed her. Not just her talent, but her resilience. She'd fall asleep in the common room with her sketchpad open, or stay late in the studio long after others had gone. One night, Thomas left a cup of coffee beside her. She woke up startled. He just smiled, nodded, and walked away. Over the next year, they spoke in short conversations about art, life, her dreams. She didn't know it, but Thomas was preparing for something. Months before Sara's graduation, she received an envelope from the dean's office. Inside was a letter. She had been awarded a full scholarship to the prestigious Marseille Arts residency in France, all expenses paid. She wept in disbelief. It wasn't until she arrived in Marseille that she learned the benefactor of the scholarship was Thomas Greene. He had quietly started a fund years ago, investing every spare cent. The scholarship was anonymous, but the residency had requested to thank the donor personally. When the call came in, Thomas simply said, "If she asks, just tell her, some people never stop believing in dreams." Back at Langford, students started to notice the janitor more. A few asked him questions. Some even invited him to critique their work. He never bragged, never told his own story. But he kept watching. And saving. Moral: true generosity often happens quietly, and belief in others can revive dreams long thought lost.